What's going on, guys? LCG here, up with another episode of Obduction. And as promised, we're continuing to explore what exactly it is, or where exactly it is that we are. And this door does open. Once again, we come out into Farley's house. We never noticed this door before. That is incredible. I have walked past this how many times and never once noticed that? Or maybe I did. It just didn't click to me until now. Okay, so we already caught up on all of the journal entries. It was very humbling, to say the least. It was very philosophical and something to think about. But we know what time it is. It's time to get back and figure out what it is we need to do I forget the name of this place again. Captar? Captar sounds right. Okay. So we found a human one, and we went and visited. And was this the end of the road? Was there anything, is this the membrane? No. None of this is the membrane. That's actually just the cutout. Alright. Moving back up. Now that we did that, there's another teleporter in here, but we're going to actually come up further because we're not ready to go over to the grasslands just yet. That looked like a frumpy old man. And yeah, so these banners are actually made out of scales of some sort, the shimmering ones that we keep seeing on the ground. I had thought about that a little bit earlier. Okay, so we are very far away from that tree now. And why? This is not what we want to be doing. This world is utterly massive, and I feel so lost. Fortunately, they don't give you too many forks at once. It lets you, the game kind of lets you settle into realizing one thing at a time. And I guess we're gonna have to remember to come back for that. Because right now, we're worried about the tree. The tree is our #1 priority, hands down. Very easy to get distracted. We can't be distracted. We need to get to the tree. Where are we now? Back where the engine is. Great. Okay, so I guess we're up top now. Is that a ladder? Okay, that's great. We have a ladder now. But where'd our machine go? Oh no. Okay. Oh, okie dokie. We just won't talk about that for now. Okay, so we have that. Oh, whoop, a little bit of choppiness. Okay, so this is the only way we can go now. Go ahead and hop on in, and we can only go down. And this is incredibly dark. Terribly, incredibly dark. And while I like it, I'm happy to see light again. Another one going back to the human realm. How did we miss all of these? Well, let's see what's up here. Another one of these doors. Okay. Oh, you know what? This room. This is probably the sphere that we see in the main part of Hunreth. I'm actually going to gamma up a bit for you guys. It looks like you were... It's not much better, but it's a little bit better. So we need to... I think if we go back, this is going to put us on that sphere that we can rotate. So if we rotate this 180 degrees, approximately, yeah, pretty much exactly 180 degrees, we'll have access to this door. Is there anything down here we need to be worried about? Are there any other entrances? Yes. If we rotate this 180, that will be over here. Is there anything underneath there? You know what? One thing at a time. Let's rotate this 180 degrees and bring it back. Oh, I was getting real stressed out before we came back to whatever this K world is. It's gonna bother me. I can never remember these names. My brain just kind of fleets off and does its own thing. Is that where we are? It is. I was right. Nailed it. Okay. We come down. And we come down. And we come down. Take a look. Where is that ladder protruding from? So right now, it is straight out the left side. We need it to be out the right side. How much does this turn by? Not much. So it looks like we're going to do 4 clicks. Let's go up and take a look. Oop. Random picture. That's from my thumb getting exhausted. Oh, I've been playing too much. Well, actually that looks like that might be it. Let's drop her back in and find out. Zoop. What do you got for us now? Besides a ton of fireflies. And a poorly aligned, not quite there yet. Or did I overshoot it? Wait a minute, where did I come in? Okay, here's how we're going to do this now. We're going to go out, we're going to turn it 1, and we're going to come back. We will wash, rinse, repeat, and hopefully the load times are much shorter because I don't want to expose you guys to that. Well, I wouldn't say they're much shorter, but reasonably quick, I suppose. We owe it one more push of the button. And we will scamper on back up here. So for those of you following along at home, and this will be much easier for you, I think that's 4 turns of the button that we're at right now. Does that put us? That puts us where we need to be. What is behind this door? Besides a dangerous loading screen. This is the entrance. This is that door that I told you we couldn't open. And I thought we might teleport into, which we did. We just did it from a different location. Okay. Now, we're going to go back and see if we can find that downward exit. Because I think there were, right? I feel like there's another one. We had gotten a glimpse of it in the original position. So 4 turns of the globe gets you back to the initial room that we started out in. Well, hello there, old familiar Hunrath. So there's 2 parts of this game now that I will say I don't particularly love, okay? Not to detract from the incredible world that you have to explore and the overall great nature of the game in general that I've seen. But one thing is I don't like this right now. I could really do with something different to make this happen. Maybe notches so I could calculate how many I need to press before going to an area. Maybe, I don't know, realistically almost anything would be better than what I'm doing right now. Okay, so that's the one that I want to explore. Right? Yep, and it looks like that's going to be 1 more turn. So we go back. Yeah, I think some notching system on the walls or maybe on the platform itself would have really helped make this not so tedious and I guess just immersion breaking. I don't know, or maybe there's a hint that I missed that would have made this more intuitive. But another thing I didn't like was when we were with CW, There was no back and forth talk. It was simply him talking. And that was a little frustrating in its own right. I feel like we could have done with a two-person narrative, even if it was ultimately a waste of time, or it all led to the same result. I would have felt more involved in the story. Call me nutso, but that's my take on it. Alright, gobbling up the fireflies. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Reassemble. Ooh, okay. We just loaded into a whole new world. Oh, goodness. Alright guys, this is where I'm going to leave you for this episode. We're at about 17 minutes right now. Next episode, we will continue through the swarm, hive, nest, whatever this is that we're experiencing right now. Stick around. Yeah, this could get interesting, and it's absolutely gorgeous right now. Alright, everybody, stay happy, stay healthy. Do what you do best and be you, alright? This is LCG, and I'm signing out.